Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today, and thank you for joining me in SpringWatch. I love this series. It's 14 video projects coming out to you every single day for 14 days, and in each day there is a different giveaway. The whole series is focused on the Spring Summer catalogue and Celebration. We're using Celebration paper today, and there's a different giveaway every day. 2 ways to enter. You can leave a comment here on YouTube or on my blog, and that will get you 1 free entry into the draw, so no purchase necessary. Or you can place an order and you can get 5 entries. Now, you can place orders from the UK, Germany, France, Austria and the Netherlands, and that's where I can send today's gift, and that is going to be the Bottles and Bubbles framelits dies. That's today's prize. If you live outside of one of those 5 countries, I can't send you product, but if you happen to be the person whose name is drawn at random, then I will send you a little project that I have made. So today's bag, absolutely gorgeous. We have got double overlays. We've got a bottle with a nice opaque misty look to it, like it is actually a bottle. We've got straws, we've got bows, and we've got a great big bag with bottles on it, except I'm going to do mine with stripes and with stars. So you need a piece of paper that is 12 by 12 inches, 30.5 by 30.5 centimetres. And on the first side, now if you were doing it, if you were scoring and you wanted a pattern like this, you would have your pattern the right way up. Mine obviously is stripy, it doesn't matter. And you score it at 3 3/4 of an inch, 5 3/4 of an inch, 9.5 and 11.5 inches, which in metric is 9.5, 14.5, 24 and 29. Then you turn it to the right. So if you were working on paper like this, you'd have started like this, and then you turn it to the right and score it at 2 inches, which is 5 centimetres. Then you turn the paper over, so you've got the wrong way facing up, and you score it at 10 inches, which is 25 centimetres. And that's obviously because we're going to fold it over to get this part. Okay, let me move that out of the way. So let's get these score lines burnished. So I love this paper. So this is free if you place an order of £45 or €60. You can choose anything from our fantastic Celebration brochure absolutely for free. If you place an order of £90, you could choose 2 things, or you could choose one of our elevated higher level goodies, or if it's £135 you can choose 3, and so on. So it's not one order equals 1 gift, it's the size of your order determines how many gifts you get. Okay, so this is the this is the end that went that way round. This one, obviously I need to fold it the other way around. So it's going to build up like that. How lovely is that? I love those stars. They're so cool. Right, so first things first, let's get this bit folded down, and then we know that we're working on the top and not the bottom. Or rather, we're working on the bottom and not the top. So fold it down, push well. If you feel you need to, come back in and burnish again. So that's all going to stick around. So this means that's it. That means this is the bottom. Okay, so trim away this little skinny bit. Get rid of that. And then cut up the remaining parts. This is kind of like a giant version of yesterday's Love Hearts, except it's not. It's huge. And we've got a fold in the top, and it's just gorgeous and enormous. So run some adhesive down that part. There you go. Okay, so that's the back, because that's where our seam is. So folding 2 sides, depending on how much weight you've got going in here, you might want to put glue here as well as here. I'm not actually putting anything in this bag. But you know, if you were putting in, you might be putting in like, I don't know, a mini bottle of champagne or something, so you'd want something weighty in there for the glue purposes. But that's essentially it made. I want to punch some holes in because I want to bring in more Celebration ribbon. Now, we have 3 of them, or it comes as a pack of 3. These are the 3, Calypso Coral, Bermuda Bay and Basic Grey. And I want to bring in the Bermuda Bay one, so I'm going for a smaller hole. One on one side and one on the other. And I'm going to feed it through from back to front. And then feed this one over the top of the back one and then back in through there. You could of course just tie it up in the middle. I kind of like getting this bow on the front. Let's just get that at an angle. And then where's my clip to hold it all closed? Pinch in the sides, like that. Grip it with a little mini paper clip. No, I still haven't retrieved the missing one yet from Small Boy's bedroom. That's okay, I'll get it back one day. And then tie a bow, and that's what will keep it closed. Assuming you don't let go of the bow like I've just done. So that will keep it closed. And you can leave the ribbons quite long. I kind of like them long. Right, now we're going to have a bit of fun with some die cutting. So there's no stamping going on. So what I've got is I've got some Bermuda Bay over here. Let me just hack that down a bit smaller. And I've got some vellum cardstock. And I need some Whisper White. And I've got my dies. So let's see if my magnetic platform is going to play ball today. Magnetic platform. Actually, I probably don't need the magnetic platform, but I've got it here. So Whisper White for my 2 straws. And then I've got my coloured cardstock. Let's turn those that way round. For a bottle. Make that smaller. I'm going to be the ultimate lazy girl now and die cut it all in one go. I don't think that's lazy, I think that's efficient. So we'll have that bottle there. And there is a slightly smaller one. Now I didn't go smaller when I did my sample. I'm going to this time. Slightly smaller one with the vellum. And then another piece there to get one of these panels over the front. Now there is one that's bigger than the other. That's the smaller one. So those are all my parts. I'm going to run over here and die cut this up. You can hear my Big Shot crunching away. It's doing its thing. Right. So hopefully that has all gone through fine. So I've got one vellum bottle. I knew that one hadn't gone through. Let's see that one again. I've got, well, a bottle there and a straw there. So that straw has gone through okay. And another bottle. So I just need to run this one through again. Because it didn't cut through. It's a good job I've got a wheelie chair, isn't it? So I've got lots of small bits and I don't want to lose any of them. So I'm going to put them all back now. And then the final bit, so I can start putting it all together for you. Okay, so I've got my coloured bottle and I've got my vellum that's going to go over the, oh, see, I knew that should have been the same size. Ugh, let's have another vellum bottle as well then. But the larger size, I forgot that the bottle cap was the same size. Shall I just die cut everything repeatedly for you all? I really do skate round my office. I've got lovely laminate flooring and I scooter everywhere. Right, so I want to get some snail in the middle. This is actually fast fuse, not snail. And my husband has chosen this moment to do the motorised garage doors. Really useful, Chris. And the other one there, up a little bit more. I'm going to put some more snail just on that bit, fast fuse even, and my vellum bottle over the top. And then this panel, because you can see all of that glue sticking through, is going to go over the middle and disguise it all. He's now stood under my window talking to somebody. Okay. And, ooh, maybe I'll tie a little basic grey one this time. Parcel force right outside the window. At least they haven't rung the doorbell this time. And then I can lift all of this up with some dimensionals. Do you know what? Maybe I could have done the smaller bottle and just cut the top off. That would have worked as well, wouldn't it? Oh, why didn't anybody tell me? You were all saying it, weren't you? I just couldn't hear you. Cut the lid off the bottle, Sam. That would work. There we go. See, look. If you chop the lid off, it would have fitted over there. Oh well, what do you think though? I love it. Absolutely love it. So that was Pool Party and this is Bermuda Bay. A little bit different there. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to speak to you soon. Bye.